All right, hi everyone. Thank you for tuning in. My name is Tyler Hespeler. I'm a local real estate agent in Mystic, Connecticut. So the first thing we'll take a look at here is an article. This is Keeping Current Matters, right? So we'll take a look here. This article was published in mid-May of this year, so it's a recent article. And the first thing they're going to talk about is the months of supply of inventory, right? So they're going to talk about having 4.1 months of supply of inventory. Now, what that means is, so you take, if everything stopped, if they stopped taking in new inventory right now, it would take about 4.1 months to sell off everything that's currently on the market, right? Now, typically and historically speaking, anything less than 6 months is a seller's market, and anything more than 6 months is a buyer's market. Now, what that means is if you have less than 6 months of inventory, typically, the less months there are of inventory, the less product there is, right? And that goes for every different type of product, whether it's housing, boats, cars, planes, whatever that product is. Whenever there's less of it, you're going to have, less months of supply, right? So whenever you have less of something, people tend to pay more for it, which is why you call these types of situations sellers markets, right? So you have very few inventory and you have multiple buyers competing with other buyers to buy the product. That tends to drive prices up a little bit. Now, looking at that from the other side, anything more than 6 months in that buyer's market is if you have a flood of product, if you have a lot of houses on the market and you have more houses than you have buyers, you're going to have a buyer's market, right? Because at that point, you're going to have sellers who are competing with other sellers to sell their house, right? To win the buyer. And what happens in that case is typically prices tend to go down because you have sellers competing. So right now we're looking at, kind of a seller's market, and it's been that way. If you look at this chart here for the past probably 10 years, you look at, back in 2011, late 2010, about, right around that six month range, right? Thank you guys very much for watching. I appreciate it if you've made it this far. I know this is kind of a long video, but guys, one of my goals is to share my knowledge with as much people as I can. So if you can like this, comment, subscribe, or pass this along, that would be awesome. I appreciate you guys watching this, and I will see you next time. All right, thanks.